Today I'm here with Elisabeth Carson and I'm Nadine from the Real Success Network team. I also own my own podcast called Hopeful, and today I'm honored by the beautiful Elisabeth.
Thank you.
I need to give you some background. I mean, a year ago I was in Bali on a retreat with John Abbott, and I saw a podcast and I saw about the retreat in Egypt, and it was one of my dreams to go to Egypt.
Yeah.
And today I'm sitting here, instead of me going to the retreat, I'm sitting here with you, and the universe has brought us together. So that is so powerful. And I just want to share a little bit about to my viewers, if you don't mind, giving me a little background on who you are. Who's Elisabeth Carson?
Yes, so, that is a very complex question. Where should I start? No, I'm just, I was a chef, I was a real estate agent, I was president of a mental health facility. I'm sure that you and a lot of other people know me from the last place where I was at, where I was the COO of a worldwide brand, where I scaled that company from 6 to 8 figures and from 3 million to 11 million across the board. We threw events, we were all over the place. And now I'm just really, I've created my own brand, Elisbeth Unlimited, and I'm really stepping out as me in my own power, doing my own thing. So it's a very exciting time for me.
Awesome. And how did you land here at the I Am Creation Summit?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? It was a really crazy story how this all happened. So Bali has been calling me for the past year, and it's like, I don't know, I've needed to come out here. When Mama Bali is ready for you to come, it calls you. So it's been calling me, and I've been wanting to come. And one of my friends introduced me to a beautiful woman named Alona, and we were just having a meeting, kind of seeing if we had any synergy with business. I'm a businesswoman, she's a businesswoman. So we were seeing if there was any, frequency match. And as soon as we got on the phone together, it was like, boom, we just started vibing. And the crazy part about it is that Kirsty was at Alona's making some tea randomly. Kirsty had known me from following me for a while and known the brand and kind of my information. And she was like, oh my God, is that who I think it is? So she jumped in the frame. She was like, Elisabeth Carson. I was like, who are you? So we just met and everything was vibing so well. I mean, I love those two. I could feel their energy through the camera. And, it just kind of sparked. And so they invited me to come speak at the I Am Creation Summit, and it was in Bali. So I'm like, automatically, absolutely, I am there. Now I'm here.
And here you sit.
Yes.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about what your belief is in spirituality. What are your views on it?
You know what? This is very interesting because I came from a place where I was actually very spiritually confused. I mean, I'm not even talking more than a year ago. I was in kind of a place where I was in the kind of belief that I was God and that I didn't need to externally need anything to kind of just be me, that I was kind of creating my reality, which I know we do. But it was like I was God, right? And this kind of messed me up going through a process that I've been through the last 5 months. Been going through a dark night, got a divorce. And so going through this process, I have needed something outside of me to lean into. And so it was very spiritually confusing for a while because I felt guilty almost, because if I'm God, why am I leaning into a higher source? Why am I needing something to help me kind of get through this? So over the past, I would say 5, 6, 7 months, I've really dove into knowing that we are a part of God. We are not gods walking around the planet, but we are a part of God. Therefore, we have God power to create. But I have needed to go back into my practice of praying, go back into my practice of talking to my angels, my guides, my spirit team, I call them, and really just leaning into them for the support that I've needed going through the past 5 months. I mean, I literally lost everything in a matter of hours. So I needed something. And so spirituality to me is that we are a part of God. We are universal creators. I mean, we have stardust in our bodies. We created this place. So we have all the knowledge, all the wisdom, and the power because we are in touch with that universe source, God, whatever you want to call it. I feel like it's all one and the same. So we have the opportunity to create our realities. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And honestly, I think that spirituality, religion, all different types of religion some people might get mad at me for saying this, but I really feel like it's all kind of saying the same thing in different ways. And it's all, what is the main goal of life? I mean, peace, love, harmony. What is God? Peace, love, harmony. What is source? What is universe? Peace, love, harmony. So it's pretty much all one and the same.
Wow, that's very powerful. Thank you for sharing that with me and being vulnerable with me.
Yes.
I honor you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's important to do that because more of us, I feel like, are so scared to kind of be vulnerable. But that's where our power lays, is when we are vulnerable. So we can be authentically us and show up as who we are and not have to wear all these masks of, cover up. Oh, well, I'm afraid they're going to judge me. I'm afraid of showing up as myself because someone is going to, think something of me. And so it's like us really owning who we are and what we've been through, because honestly, the past is just the past. It doesn't even exist anymore. The only thing that exists is the present moment. And so once we can let all that go, we come to the present moment in presence and allowing these facts of history to be it, because it's made us who we are today. I mean, I would not be sitting here as the person I am with the wisdom and the knowledge of all the stuff if I hadn't gone through all of the things. So
yeah. I 100% agree with you. I would not be sitting here doing this podcast, believing in myself the way I do. I mean, to sit here with you is just reiteration that if you believe in yourself, you can manifest anything. If you believe, it can be the craziest dream. You can have the craziest dream. It can come true because I'm living proof. I'm sitting here with someone I admire so much.
Thank you.
And it's come true for me. And you're so right, because the highest frequencies in life or in the universe is love and authenticity, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's so powerful. Thank you so much for that as well. And then can you tell me a little bit about your vision? What's to come?
Well, you know what? I have just the biggest dreams ever. And like you said, anything is possible. I mean, I am literally proof of this. Like, I was literally sitting at the pre-retreat at Entire, and I was sitting on the porch of my building just crying because I'm like, how am I here right now? How is this even a thing? I'm literally sitting in Bali. I'm going to be speaking in front of all these amazing people with these amazing spiritual masters, wisdom keepers. It's like, what? How did I get here from everything that I've come from, And it was just, I was just crying in gratitude and crying and, for my younger self and all of those moments that I felt like I couldn't be here, that I felt that I had no hope. So, really just letting it all out. And that is what I really feel like is very important for all of us to do, is to really become in alignment with us and our true nature, which means stripping off the masks, kind of breaking the chains of the trauma that holds us back, addressing the hard parts of ourselves so we can become in alignment of who we are and really just express our magic onto the world. So my message right now is really just pouring your magic back into you, because once you can come to the presence in alignment, you're not pouring from an empty cup anymore because you're giving and giving and giving. You can learn how to give back to yourself, so then you can give from an overflow, which is the point of my life where I'm at right now, which is really what the last 5 months have done for me, is show me that, I was pouring my magic everywhere else. And so now that I've really realized to pour it back into me, it's like, whoa, I'm now pouring from an overflow. I feel so magic. I feel so energized, and people around me feel that too. So now, I mean, the plans, it's like the sky is the freaking limit. I mean, I'm planning more retreats at Entire. I'm planning retreats in the States, in Sedona, at this beautiful new retreat center. I have my mentoring company program that I'm mentoring people. I mean, I've taken the last 20 years of over 100 different healing modalities and squashed it into 7 easy steps for people to follow. And that is what I'm kind of teaching through my mentoring program. I'm doing meditations. I'm doing a 15-track meditation with a beautiful, talented producer named Michael. I mean, it's incredible. The sky is the limit. And I just want to keep moving up and up so I can affect more and more people, because my goal ever since I was younger was to not only help one person a day, which is a beautiful thing. If you can affect one person a day, wow, you are winning. but I want to be able to affect the collective. I want to be part of the shift on this planet that really creates positive global change, because I believe that we all have it in us. It's just sometimes we lose ourselves and we don't see the power that we have within. So my story and my message is to really show people we have all of the power to create our realities, to really just mind-blowing avenues and places, like to be here now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a beautiful place to be, and we can do it. Anybody can do it with just the deep-rooted belief.
And I mean, just the fact that you're sitting here, I already know that you're already doing this.
Yeah.
You're already doing it. You're already impacting people. You've impacted my life all the way from, I was in Bali at the time, but all the way from South Africa, because that's where I live.
Wow.
So, and I mean, that was a year ago. You were calling all along.
Yeah.
And, you know,
that's incredible.
I think humanity is ready to awaken and hear what you have to say.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And tell me a little bit about how would you like to impact the world? What is the thing that drives you, that you want to change, or that you really want to impact in the universe?
Yeah, well, you know what? I think that the epidemic of the world right now is not sickness, it's sickness in the mind. It's victimhood mentality. It's the fact that, victimhood is seductive. It tells you that you're not to blame. Don't worry, it's their fault. But the minute that you start blaming everybody else for your situation, you hand your power away. That ability for us to create our own reality, we throw it away every time that we sit inside of victimhood and blame external circumstances for our reality. So my message and the thing that's burning inside of me is to kind of try to get out of that victim mentality and understand that everything is happening within us. And this is what creates our external reality, is our belief inside. And so we create our reality through our perception lens. And if we are stuck in victimhood, in judgment, then we're creating not that great of a reality, because our reality is creating us instead of us creating it. Life needs to happen through us instead of to us. And victimhood says that it happens to us. But no, life happens through us. We are the creators of everything. So, pouring back into ourselves so we're able to feel the love. My whole life, I felt like I had a gaping hole in my gut. And it was like I was chasing external stimulus. I was filling it with drugs, with alcohol, with parties, with distractions, with drama. But really, once I filled that hole up with my own self-love, I never felt that gaping hole ever again. I felt filled up inside, pouring our magic back into us. So much of us are stuck inside of this hustle mentality, when really, we are creators. Everything can be manifested as we attract it to us, as long as we have that belief, as long as we're filling ourselves up with love and magic. And in that way, we can show up aligned, and we can show up as we are supposed to, because each and every one of us has a power to create something so special on this planet. But we cover it up by giving our magic away to everybody else and sitting inside of that victimhood mentality. So my message to the world is that no, we are the powerful creators. We just have to turn the mirror around, look at ourselves, and realize that we have that power, that everything is happening for us, not to us.
And I was actually going to ask you, what is your message to the world? But I think you have defined it and clarified it for me quite clear. So my last question to you is, what does real success mean to you?
Oh, real success to me means that we're filled up inside, and the people that we love are filled up inside. My son, every time I think about him, that's success for me. My son growing up happy, seeing him smile, seeing him live his best life, that's success to me. Fullness on the inside, alignment, and walking in purpose is success to me. Looking at others, and we can't change anybody, but we can inspire change in others. That is success to me. Seeing how people are shifting their mind state and really shifting into this power mentality, that is success to me. Success is really change and happiness, peace and love and harmony. God alignment. That is success to me.
I mean, even just talking to you now, I don't even think I've even looked, you've even looked, or I've even looked at the camera much. We've been just so engaged. So thank you for your powerful message, your powerful presence, for confirming that manifestation is real, belief is real, love is real, frequency is real, all of this. You just reiterated all of it for me. Where can people find you? How can they find your retreats and more info on you?
Yes, well, people can find me. My name is spelled with an S. Everybody always looks up the Elisabeth with a Z. No, it's Elisabeth with an S. Elisabeth I. Carson on Instagram or ElisabethUnlimited.com. People can join my community. It is ever growing, and I love it so much just because the people that are involved with my community, the people that I'm mentoring, they are people of light that really just want to come into a place of alignment and then help others to do so too. So it's a place of non-judgment where people can be vulnerable, and they love to be that because it's safe. So, I mean, I would love for people to join my community. I would love for people to check me out because, I mean, these retreats are going to be life-changing. I mean, the speeches that I'm invited to and these huge conferences are going to be life-changing. So just to keep tabs off through my website and through my Instagram and my YouTube channel, Elisabeth Unlimited on YouTube, Elisabeth Unlimited podcast. I mean, I just have so much going on, just very dynamic life. I try to grab everything that I'm interested in and just go for it, which I feel like everybody should. So,
yes, 100%. Follow your dreams and don't do it 50%, do it 100%.
Exactly, always.
Well, thank you for being here with us, and until next time.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate and honor you too. Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.